Hi, everybody. Welcome to Katie in the Morning. I'm Katie Page, Director of Member Relations at the National Association of Healthcare Assistants. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about stress, kind of what triggers us, how to handle it, that sort of thing. And I got really positive feedback from everybody out there, so I wanted to go into it just a little bit more today. I promise I'm not going to drag this out all week, but there are a few more things that I wanted to kind of touch on when it comes to identifying your stress triggers and some ways that you can kind of prevent yourself from getting stressed out. So let's jump right into it. So the first step you want to take when you're dealing with stress in your life is to become familiar with your responses to stress. When you're faced with stressful situations, your body sends out certain signals. Your heart starts to pound, you start sweating, your breathing becomes quicker and shallow, your stomach becomes upset, you become irritable. Pay attention to your body's response to certain situations. Doing so will help you determine what triggers your stress. The biggest part about preventing stress and kind of dealing with stress is knowing what stresses you out. So if you're starting to see like that pattern develop to certain situations, certain things, that is a 100% way to identify the things that are stressing you out in your day-to-day life. And this doesn't have to do with just CNAs, caregivers, assisted living CNAs, hospice CNAs. This can be used in almost every aspect of your life, whether you are in the health profession or not. We all have stress in our lives. There's no way out of it. It's either financial, relationship, emotional stress. I mean, stress is surrounding us every single day, but how we deal with that stress completely depends on us. So the next step you're going to want to do or take when you're kind of dealing with that stress is keep a stress journal. I know it sounds kind of funny, but jot down the things that cause you to become stressed, as well as your body's responses to that stress. Doing so will allow you to be better equipped and take prompt and proper action so that you can reduce your stress levels and move away from those stressors. One of the things that I've noticed in my working life is I get stressed out super easy, like when you have two call-ins, you have an extra bath to do, the nurse is riding your butt to get stuff done. It doesn't help. A lot of us have a talent of working under pressure, but that doesn't mean that pressure can't get to be too much. So by kind of jotting down that journal, how your body reacts, it can help you develop a way to counteract the stress, kind of bring your level down and get you out of those stressful situations in a lot less time. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk about dealing with that stress just a little bit more. Welcome back to Katie in the Morning. Today we're talking about dealing with the stress that's in our lives. Like I said, we talked about it a little bit yesterday. I just want to bring a few more pointers to you guys today to help get you through the work week, of course, and of course through the fall with the holidays coming and everything just kind of coming to an end at the end of the year. The stress levels can definitely skyrocket in a very, very short amount of time. So the next step that I would take when it comes to dealing with stress is to build a resilience. Like a lot of things, you can build a tolerance to stress. Like if you run, that adrenaline starts building, you're able to exercise more. The more you push yourself, the further you can go. With stress, it's kind of the same thing. The more resilient you are to stress, the better you'll be able to respond to the stressful events. Even minor stressful events like sitting in traffic or the morning rush to get out the door. We deal with that all the time as CNAs. You get that phone call from a DON or administrator that says, hey, can you come in and help out? The overnight's short and I need somebody to come in and help get people up. Or on evening shift when you're just kind of winding down and getting ready to leave, and then all of a sudden there's a call in and you have to stay an extra hour, or from day shift to evening shift. That can build a lot of stress up in your system, but by kind of learning how to deal with that and putting in the proper tools, you're going to build a resilience to that, and it'll be much better for your life and for the people that you're caring for. And the last thing that I wanted to kind of send it your way as a tip is to kind of prioritize your tasks for the day. Organize your list of things to do, and then take the single tasking approach to tackling everything on the list. Instead of focusing on what you have yet to finish, focus on the things that you've accomplished. This is one of the biggest tools that I use. I am definitely a list person. Whether it's at home or at work, I just write down everything that I have to get done, put the stuff that's more urgent at the top, and the stuff that you kind of wiggle in there or fit in where it can go at the bottom. And then as you cross it off, you're kind of looking like, I have 11 things on my list. I've already got 6 of them done, and I've only been doing it for 3 hours. It kind of gives you that time to relax, kind of take the stress level off yourself, which is our big topic today. And you have a tendency to get more things done when you focus on a single task rather than when you're trying to multitask like we do every single day in our profession. I thank you guys all for joining me today. I hope these tips help you out on a daily basis, and I will see you right back here tomorrow for Katie in the Morning.